everybody. Teak Base here, brand ambassador for Yay Plus and talent acquisitions for Yay Plus Southeast Asia. Welcome to Yay Plus live stream. And we got a fantastic guest on tonight. Artist. Not only guest, but artist. This man does it all. Beatbox master. He does rap. He does rock, R&B, produces his own music, and does all the lyrics and everything. I introduce to you, Cronkite Satellite.
Hey, that's me. Okay, anyway.
All right, man. Dude, how you doing?
Hi, Tig. Dude, Tig, I love talking to you, man. I am always good when you're around, even though you're in another country right now.
Yeah, we're in different countries. You're in Malaysia, you're in Singapore.
Word.
And this introduction, welcoming you to officially to Yay Plus.
Woo!
Artist.
Yeah, it feels good, man.
How's it feel, man?
Feels really good. I love that you're trying to spread positivity. You know what? You can never have too much of that.
Propagating the positive. Yay Plus.
Propagating the positive. Indeed.
Yes, man. Hey, Cronkite Satellite. Can I call you Cron for short?
You can call me Cron. I'm cool with that. That's a first. That's a first.
So, hey, man, let's talk about recently you released a song. I think a week
ago, a week and a day ago. But who's counting?
So we gotta start it out. When we talk about your song, man. So that people know about you. Yeah, your new release.
It's called Down in Heaven. I finished a whole album, but no one listens to albums anymore. So I'm gonna release the whole album as singles. But this is definitely one of my favorite tracks on it. I was trying to not really use guitar when I was making it, so it's kind of got like a synth kind of vibe. I guess it's like hip hop or rap or something. I don't know. It's there. There's words. They go fast. There's this awesome little synth bass line on it.
I mean, you're doing like a song every week, man. I mean, what's up with you?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like I am making another album like right now, but it's like super avant-garde. Like my kind of goal is no one's gonna listen to this, but like I know that I'm learning more about my craft by throwing out the rules kind of thing. But as I work on that, I got this other album that's already done, and I just had a son, and so of course, you know, that dad side of me is like writing like songs about his son. He's like, oh, look at this beautiful little boy. So like, you know what I mean? So I got these tracks coming that I'm writing too.
Well, congratulations, man, on the son. What's his name? Tell everybody, man.
Robert. He's Robert. Named him after my dad.
Okay.
My dad's a fantastic human.
When was he born?
March 3rd, 3-3.
March 3rd. Congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
Feels amazing. I see the world totally differently.
Rapper dad.
Dad rap.
Say, man, you know, let the people know you're like Singapore, but originally you're from the Twin Cities.
Yeah, I'm from the Twin Cities, St. Paul, Minneapolis, in Minnesota over there. God, yeah, and then I've just been kind of bouncing all over the old planet. Was living in Qatar for a while, over in Doha, China for a little bit. That was fun doing shows there because like there's cities, like huge cities everywhere, you know, and you could just do like a little mini tour, but it's like it's a pretty big tour.
I think they have like 10 or 15 cities, over 10 million people there, right? Or even maybe more.
Well, I lived in Dalian, and that is like a 6 million people city. And that's a small city for China.
I was gonna say it's considered small.
Yeah.
For China.
Yeah, but it was I loved it there. There's actually a band I would love to give a shout out to that I wish you could all listen to. They're called Wong Wen. I don't know how many of you listen to like prog rock from China.
Prog rock.
You should probably check them out. Anyway, I just want to give those guys a shout out. They're dope.
Give a big shout out, man. Prog rock.
You know, like progressive rock. There's no words. But I also know the guys, and they're really good dudes. Anyway, whatever. It was a good town, and they're
shout out, man.
I did some time.
Yeah, man. I did some time in Shanghai, man. Played there. That's crazy town. Let's swallow you right up, man. That's a huge.
It's crazy town.
Crazy.
That's where I got engaged. That's where I asked my wife to marry me.
Okay.
In Shanghai. Yeah. Cool. Yeah.
Doing it a big time, like a real rock star.
That's actually how I learned. Okay, I learned Chinese because I live in Dalian. It's definitely a
Okay.
part of China where English isn't very like everywhere. So it's like learn Chinese or starve. And then the other reason is I wanted to ask my wife to marry me,
Hey.
but I'd have to know how to like order food, and all this other stuff in between. So I definitely kick that in high gear to learn some Chinese. Anyway, I love to ramble.
Hey, it's your interview, man, and you can talk all you want.
It's two-way street, man.
So speaking of that, so what kind of what's your favorite Chinese dish?
Favorite Chinese dish?
Or your two favorite?
Well, I like what do they call tuar, like barbecue, like street barbecue, which is just like basically meat on a stick.
Yeah.
Bacon wrapped mushrooms, which I don't know if that's like authentic to China, but like where we were, like that was a big deal. Squid was a crazy good one over there, and I'm not a big squid guy, but how it was in Dalian, like they're known for their seafood. But yeah, that squid was next level. Next level.
So how was performing in China for you? How did you do there? Cronkite Satellite.
Oh, it was great. I played like a stadium. I'd always play at like the Shangri-La like balls when there's like, I'm looking out and like there's 600 people. This is good. This is nice. Played at a castle one time there.
They have castles in China.
Yeah, well, it was like the Castle Hotel, but it's still like considered a castle. But yeah, it was a crazy town. And then God, I remember one time after I did the show at the stadium, I came out with a bunch of CDs to just like hand out to people. I got mobbed, and they like tried to steal them from me, and I'm like holding on to them, like wait. And I'm like, wait a minute, I just want to give these out. And I remember they're like, it's a group of people holding on to them, so I just let go, and they all fall over, and I'm like, well, that was easy. That was good. Got rid of those CDs.
Dude, you got to be missing those days. I mean, this past year, nobody over here, off the stage, not being able to perform in front of an audience and reach out to the people. It's got to be killing, right?
It is. It is very difficult. I do think it is. I'm a musician, so I'm always on time. So this is definitely the perfect time to take a break and have a kid. Just saying, it worked out pretty well. But I do miss the stage. I mean, like, I got this backlog of songs and like set lists and stuff like that. Like, this would really work in this order, and you know how it is. Like, because I think one of the only reasons that I like make music, like write my own music, is so that I can have like the perfect show one day. Like the perfect set list that will just, no matter what, I'll walk in and it will just crush. I'm working on that, I like to change it all the time.
I hear you, man, because you change it up from beatboxing to I see you doing punk stuff, and then next thing you're doing some cool rap beat. And speaking of, I think you got a comment there in your window there. Someone wants to ask a question.
What do we got? I don't have that window open. I'm afraid to press it. I'm afraid to press.
Are you serious?
What window? Is this
up there?
Is this the Facebook one?
You got a question from Sherrod Jackson there. Sherrod.
Yes.
Asking a comment. You look.
I'm afraid to press any buttons. Here we go. I'm pressing the buttons. We're going off script.
Okay, cool.
No, there's no script.
I can't get it from my side.
I did hear the noise go. Boom.
Yes. Can't see that.
See, I don't want
to. We can't have that, man. Whoa.
Was that the question?
That's live streaming and we can't answer the questions. What are we doing?
We're working on it. Bud.
Give us people.
All right. I got the video here. It's doing a thing. These are normal conversations.
Get in the chat box.
I cannot find it. So
I'm not going to touch anything.
I guess all questions need to be submitted by mail. Get a stamp. No, where am I supposed to be looking for this?
We're going to get some flack for this one, and we're going to be in trouble.
We're going to get in trouble.
Better dig that up,
Mom's going to be mad, man.
You, Mr. Satellite. Mr. Satellite.
Mom's going to be mad. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna move on from that. But
Our
I will get
apologies.
back to that in the order that it was.
Okay, apologies for that. We'll pull that up as soon as we can. We're moving right along.
I just don't
here.
know where I'm looking. Am I looking
Oh.
on Zoom? This is
It's in the
what
Plus.
it's like behind the scenes for people who are not musicians. This is what
Okay,
it's
it's in
like
your
behind
chat
the
window.
scenes, not
It's in your
knowing.
chat window. Hey, look. Anyway, let's move right along, man.
Move on.
That the concerts in like New Zealand, for a fact, is open to they're having big concerts down there. 50,000 people.
Aren't those like experimental concerts?
That is what's going on in New Zealand because they have everything under control. They're having concerts, man. 50,000 people.
They're just flexing. They're like, check us out, rest of the world. 50,000 people.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, good for
them.
them.
It's amazing, man. It's amazing.
Well, it's getting better. I mean, like, it can't be like this forever, right?
Yeah. Hey, so the most crowd you've performed in front of,
Yeah.
Let us know.
Oh, like 2,000 people. That was in El Wakra Stadium in Doha, Qatar. And that was with this awesome Filipino band called Bamboo. Like, I don't know if you know who Bamboo is, but they dope. They dope.
Right.
Check them out.
Right.
I don't think, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure, but I don't think all 2,000 people were there to just see me. There's a possibility.
You did a lot of organizing while you were there too. You also put a lot of events together.
Oh, dude, I was bestowed a nightclub for the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It was called the Admirals Club, and I pretty much ran it like a venue in St. Paul or Minneapolis.
Right.
Bands would get. I'd have like 4 bands a night. Sound check because usually like. I've noticed a lot of places, Singapore, there probably where you are. It's a very like hotel mentality kind of hotel band. Like, no, you are playing Wonderwall, you are playing Summer '69, one band all night. Right. I'm like, we're gonna break away from that. We're gonna make this an actual real music venue, and we did. I even had one of the guys from Oasis, one of their managers. I can't remember which one, but he was a DJ. And he contacted us. He's like, I want to perform at your venue. And I'm like, he has listed demands. I'm like, you can, but it's for local bands. And I'll give you a cut of the door, man. I'll give you a cut of the door. People would love to come and see you.
Right.
We might be able to work something out with a hotel room, but I can't meet these demands. We're on a shoestring budget, but like it's still going today. The Admirals Club. I'm pretty sure. Those days were like the glory days, man. Yeah. Like when you're in it, you don't really think about it. You're just like in your little Zen garden and making it work.
Right.
And then when you look back, you're like, man, that happened. Like things happened, and like people were happy. Bands got to perform. Oh, I could talk about it forever.
Yeah, I'm sure you could, man. Seriously, coming all the way from back in the States and everything, how did you end up coming to Asia? What brought you to Asia when you first arrived?
Well, work mainly in healthcare. Wanting healthcare. Okay. Basically, I'm like, I don't have healthcare and I can't afford rent, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go over here for a little bit and see how it works, and it worked out pretty well. Right. I do have to admit that I always thought that the fish doesn't know it's in water until it's out of water. So I always thought everywhere in the world had a thriving music scene like St. Paul and Minneapolis. And I was wrong. I was wrong about that. It was because like we're in the Twin Cities, you don't play covers. You just put you play like one cover a set and something obscure to be like, word, I know that song, do you? Huh? Exactly. But like, and then when I go to like Doha and I'm like, wow, it's like all covers. Yeah. Oh, I'm hearing my voice. I hear my voice twice.
Yeah. That's probably you. You have that thing in there in your neck.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. But anyway.
But as you were saying, in the States, back in the States, man, it's like you said, it's the music. You only do maybe 1 or 2 covers, maybe the whole night or set, maybe, and it's all original music, and it's a different scene.
it's a different beast that raised me because I'll just do all originals here and it doesn't go over very well. Like straight up, people are like, and I got nothing against Wonderwall or Summer '69 or anything like that, but I get asked to play those. Play some Tay
Right.
Tay. I'm like, nah,
Okay.
nah. But like I do covers now because like let's be honest, I'm only one part of the show. The other part's the people. Like I want them to have a good time. I want them to dance.
So when did you go solo, performing solo? You've played with bands before, so when did you
I
start
played in
doing
a lot of bands.
Okay, right.
Okay, I had to take a sip of beer for that one. That's an important question.
Hey,
Because like a lot of people just they don't know the backstory. Like I've been in like well over like 8 bands, writing our own music, and if something happens, and the band breaks up, I don't really want to embellish, but usually things happen, and then I think the final full band I was in was called the Loch Ness Mobsters. I actually just released that demo that we made like on YouTube on the Cronkite Satellite page if you want to check it out. I'm really proud of it. But like this, that, and the other thing happened, and I miss those days. That was a really good band. Really good band. Very like funk, rock, hip hop twist. Like everything in Minneapolis, St. Paul.
That's Minneapolis, St. Paul. I lived there for 4 years. That's how I got to be with the flight time reporting artist Alexander O'Neill. So the scene, I met a lot of musicians, all Maserati, Mint Condition, Cool School. You just got
Mint Condition.
We became friends. Yeah, I played bass with the drummer, New Power Generation, Michael Bland, all these people, man. And, Jelly Bean Johnson.
See, these are all like
Mark Brown.
These are all like
dropping names,
local bands. Like I know all like where we're from. Like Prince is a local band, and Bob Dylan is a local act.
Right. So I came from the Flight Time camp. That's who I was with. Flight Time came from Prince's organization. That's how it all. Minneapolis, St. Twin Cities.
Oh God, yeah. I remember going to parties there, and just to find someone who's not in a band is like a diamond in the rough because you don't want to let people know because then you're gonna be going home with like 15 demo CDs. Like, man, they all want me to check out their band. But these are good problems to have.
Yeah, okay. I got the questions up here, so let's get to these.
Sweet. Thank you. Thank you for being responsible.
Yeah, Diago L here. He says 2 of my favorite artists in Singapore. Big shout out to Diago. We got
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Yasha, what's up, man? And we got Sherrod Jackson, man, from Twins, David. He's in the house. Oh, wait. They're asking, can you do a little beatbox?
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Hey,
you never know when to stop. I'm like, when do I stop making the fart noises?
You got greetings from the Jackson twins, man. These cats are cool. I had the pleasure working from Atlanta. Yeah, you met them, have you?
I think so. They sound familiar.
Twins. Yeah, one of the brothers is I think he's in Singapore. He might now, and the other one is in Germany. Yeah, they're on watching right now. Greetings from them. Cool.
Germany's got a good music scene.
What's up, twins?
Up, twins.
So see the pages, for related Yay Plus stuff. Everyone out there, catch Cronkite Satellite and all the other Yay Plus artists. We got some more questions here we want to answer.
Sweet.
Cronkite. Yeah, got Vintage. Hey, dude, is okay, man.
What's up,
all right, cool. Shasha up in Malaysia.
What up?
Vintage, he's talking about Mint Condition. He knows them too. Cool.
Yeah,
that's right, Michael Bland. Good. Hey, man, stop everybody stopping by and seeing the show.
I love it. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, so moving right along, man. It's good to have you.
Thank you for being responsible and actually checking those.
Well, wouldn't be cool if we didn't do that, man.
Well, I'm sure it was in an email you sent me, and I'm dumb and forgotten. It was like.
So tell us, man, as a Yay Plus, being a Yay Plus artist, man, what drew you to the Yay Plus? What were you checking out? What did caught your eye and your ear?
It really was like the positivity aspect of it, and the fact that it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. And I like both those things. I like growing as an artist. I also like that you're like like non-invasive. Like, you should do this. You should put your hair like this. Like, you're like, no,
Right.
just how about you just do your thing? And yeah.
As you notice, all the A plus artists, everyone is, it's like you do your own thing. What you are is what you be at the A plus, like yourself.
Word.
You got your own.
Yeah.
You know, we got a EDM like Asha, like what, you know, housing it up. We got D Train Kelly doing this jazzy thing, you know. In Malaysia, we got Gerard and Joanne, and I gotta name the other artists from Malaysia coming out.
But you probably get more and more every day because the word's
Right.
spreading, man. Like,
And in the States,
it's a good deal.
Just Novak, everybody. So it's a lot, man. We got, you know, it's cool that everybody can. They all the artists have their own personality.
They do, and that's what's important.
Mr.
Well, that's
crazy, man.
Well, that's what you want, man. Like, you don't want a bunch of people. Like, there's music. Well, you know, like there's music, and then there's like music. You know, like, you must fit inside of this box. This is what is selling right now, and you need to sound like this. And to be honest, that's a great short-term goal. It will work. Well, I guess I don't know if it will work, but or you also have like artists who like, I'm just gonna make art, and hopefully people like what's going on and join me for the ride. And that's what I personally think I do. And I very much appreciate that you guys let me do that. And you support it. You encourage it. Thank you, Yay Plus.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. I love it. I love it. So what is it like when you hear your own music you wrote and you're on the radio? Did you ever think of that when you're a young kid growing up? And now here you are growing up, your music is on the radio. But when we were kids, we never thought we'd be on the radio. Even myself, that's me. Wow, that's me playing. What does it feel?
I've been on the radio a few times. But like the first time was a trip. Now I'm like, all right, cool. Again, I'll get calls. Like,
you've been on the radio plenty.
Yeah, I get calls. They're like, dude, they're playing you in Doha again. I'm like, that's awesome. You know, I haven't been there in years. But it is good. I like it. I like when people are able to hear my music, because I don't like being my number one collector of my own music. That is the goal.
Right.
I do make this music for myself, but I want it to be palatable enough for other people to be like, he's got a point, and there's a groove here. I think we'll get along. I think we're simpatico here, Mr. Cronkite.
Yeah. Well, you know, we came from when it was still analog, and it changed over into digital.
Yeah.
You know, we got to experience this transition. Right.
Yeah, man.
So how do you feel about that, man? When we were doing all stuff all on 4 tracks back in the day, we didn't have cell phones where you can take selfies and you can record, keep your memories from cool concerts that you did back in the past. How's that for you, man?
I love it. I love it. Like, I'm always been like that punk do-it-yourself type approach, and now that like everybody has the capability, it's definitely it definitely makes it harder now to be heard, now that everybody can be a musician.
That's right. Well, everybody can be a musician.
Well, everybody check out someone who's got headphones and be like, I'm a DJ now. This is my new track. I use a bunch of GarageBand loops. Here we go.
Right.
You know,
let's address that as musicians, not put anybody down. Let's just be
word. No,
love music. Yes, now with the technology, they're able to lay tracks and do things, but it's done with some people not really playing the instruments. Not knocking people.
No, you don't gotta knock them. We can be. Frank,
this is all positive. This is positive, but we
want you to create what you want to create.
You can, but you got to learn to play an instrument and lay it down, get the feel, and put down. But some people are very good at doing electronic music, and they can do it with feel and put feel to it. So well, if you're salute to them.
I mean, I'm always conflicted with samples, because so I do live looping, so I sample myself, so I'm still sampling. Yeah. And like, why would they need to get like this 1979 Stratocaster guitar when they can just sample it over here. And the same thing comes in with like a lot of like the digital music where there's like pre-made like loops and stuff like that. But I mean, as an artist and also like someone who like teaches the arts as well, I also like I am happy that they're able to express themselves in the way that they feel is they're able to express themselves. Yeah.
Okay. And while you're right there, we got a question. What does music mean to you? Right here.
Oh, so beautiful.
For this person.
Music to me is, I'm going to close my eyes. Music to me reminds me of the past, the present, and the future. It is like a photograph that transports me to, sometimes I want a happy song. Sometimes I want a sad song. One of my favorite bands is Arcade Fire, but like I can't listen to them all the time because like it's very emotional. It's a very takes a lot out of me, but sometimes I need that.
Okay.
Music is everything. It is the language of the universe. I am fairly certain.
I with you 100%, man. Music soothes people and it can stop music from being musicians to be able to reach out with the music. It can get you through a bad day, man. Just hearing a great song that you love.
Well, I worry that a lot of musicians are putting themselves into that same box. So some excellent artists, because they just put themselves in that box. Like the end all be all of being a musician is making money. But there's many different ways, many different metrics to measure, like if you're being successful,
right?
If you are reaching people, like I just don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like there's like fantastic artists that are just like, well, I have to sound this way because this is what's selling, even though my heart's over here.
EA Plus doesn't do that to the artist. The artist can express themselves the way they want to, write the song their way, arrange it the way they want, without we don't want to mention names. You got to do it this way. The hook's got to come in right here. You got to but it's got to be like this.
But I get their side. It's a business. But like,
this is our business, the indie artist, right? Now we got some more questions. We have to go soon. We're having a good time.
Let's just keep going.
We're gonna have to do another interview some other time because man, you and I could just talk for hours. But let's get to a few more questions here before we leave because we gotta shut it down. And we got Thomas Kennedy here. Greetings from quarantine Singapore. So he's
quarantined.
He's in from Hong Kong and he's got a quarantine. He should be out in a few days. Yeah, Tom Kennedy. Yeah. Welcome, Kennedy.
Hello,
and
sir.
You got Nicholas Hammonds in here.
I know that guy. Good dude. You should hear that dude on the guitar.
And so Jonathan Stoll. Good morning from
Jonathan Stoll from
Minnesota.
Oh, Minnesota.
All right.
Love you, man. Hey, he's got a great show called Mr. Good Times.
Okay.
I wish I had like a link. It is a good show. Good YouTube show or Facebook show.
Well, it's good talking to you, and we're gonna have to bring it to a close here. So we need to do a plug, as we talked about earlier.
Let's plug. Let's do that thing. You can catch us at Yay Plus on Facebook, Yay Plus Official on Instagram. Yay Plus website has all the official artists, including their music and exclusive content. And it's not out yet. Not out yet, but it's on its way. The world is not what it is that I did. Here's a sedative. Y'all's too sensitive. I don't want to ruin your Friday night, but I might say something you don't like. Then we fight pretend. Okay. So the world is not ready for the Yay Plus app yet.
That's right.
We want them to be ready, but we got to prepare them. Little baby steps. But it is almost ready for human consumption. We don't want them to blow up. Like they're going to, as soon as they get it on their phone, when they get it from the Google Play Store, like the Apple Store, like I don't think they're ready.
Yeah.
Their heads might explode.
Boy, you sure get going.
But it's happening. So you stay tuned. You stay right next to your phone. You keep hitting that refresh button, and we will let you know when the Yay Plus app is ready.
All right, good one. Now give me back the mic. Yeah. All right. Before we go here, we're gonna do this real quick. because we have to do this before you go. You're not getting anywhere. It's time for the rapid fire. Yes,
do it.
Turbo 10.
I like the
You
Turbo
ready for
10.
this? You got to answer the question. You got 2 choices. You answer. No talking in between. Answer the questions, or you're going to get a red card. You ready for that?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Always ready.
Mexican food or Italian?
Mexican food.
Digital or analog?
Digital.
Ant-Man or Green Lantern?
Neither.
Red card.
I don't like superheroes.
Red card. Wonder Woman or Catwoman?
Catwoman.
Spring or fall?
Fall.
Action film or horror film?
Oh, horror.
Pet turtle or pet gerbil?
Turtle.
Ska music or punk music?
Punk.
Chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream?
Chocolate.
A 4-bedroom penthouse in the city or a 6-bedroom big house in the country?
Country house.
Great Cronkite Satellite. Because of the one, you got, as a matter of fact, 2 red cards.
I know. I don't like superhero movies, man. I used to.
You still passed the test. We got to go right now. It's great
Word.
talking to you. Cronkite Satellite. I'm Teague Bass, brand ambassador.
Teague, I love you, man. I love you, Teague Bass.
Catch our artists, catch Cronkite Satellite and all the Yay Plus artists. He gave you the information earlier. We got to go. We're out of time. Thank you for tuning in, everybody.
Peace.